update everything in a second. So we're good. And then
Yeah, I did the logo and the link on my page, Facebook page.
awesome. Awesome.
What's up? There's Nick, Urena.
What? I didn't know Nick was going to be up there.
Is that Brian?
He just showed up.
Yeah. Hey, man. Oh, man. You're not here?
Yeah. Did the logo and the my page, Facebook page.
All right. Awesome.
Studio. He's back in the studio.
Nick, Urena.
All right. So that's good. We are live.
Ready to roll?
Yeah.
We start talking. I'm going to update everything.
All right. I got the two race directors here.
That's right.
Leo and Patrick.
Guys.
A couple of distinguished gentlemen. And just get a couple of updates from you all. So we started with how many today?
27.
27. And we've lost about what, six? And we are currently on yard 8, right? So that would be finishing up around 33 and change. And so how's it going so far? Perfect weather, right?
Going great for us. You actually ran a lap. I didn't even go out. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's a fantastic day.
All right.
Watching everybody else do all these amazing things.
All right. Any predictions on how long this thing's going this time?
I still got my money on 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
10 o'clock. So that would be 28. I mean, 26.
26.
I got 31 hours.
31. Okay. Are you being race directors? Are you able to point out any favorites that we should be looking for?
You never, ever want to underestimate the women in these period. And you got Jamie Saunders out there and Ava George. And and the two of them been running together. Watch that. That's going to be some pretty amazing.
They haven't started sweating yet. They're both smiling and telling everybody that they're doing amazing.
I mean, it looked like they've been doing work yet.
Right. As long as they keep talking to each other, it's like the time's going to fly by for them.
There's a kid out there named Shaw.
I was about to say, so we got boy Andy Shelley. He won our first year, so this is the third year. So he's back, and of course, he's done really well at other events of this style, and he really likes the format. So I think Andy is always going to be a top contender no matter what. Joel Rich is out there who did 6 days in the Dome and did 370 miles at 6 days in the Dome. And he is definitely somebody to keep an eye on as well. And then
Mr. Stengel, Mr. Fluid.
Yeah. And then our brothers, Los Hermanos. Los Hermanos are out there.
Yeah, that's the first two finishers each time, right?
Yeah, quick on it. Yep.
Speedy Gonzalez.
See, they're out there. Yeah, so it's a good crowd, and it's with the conditions, and of course, this is the bougiest bougiest in Florida. There's no other place you can have all these amenities and everything like that.
BBYU.
That's right. The bougiest backyard. That's us.
BBYU. All right. There's going to be a big fire tonight.
Yep.
And maybe some beer drinking.
And a full moon.
A full moon, which is beautiful. I saw it this morning coming in. Here comes the two ladies right here coming in. Do you know this guy's name?
Not the top head. But I do know he's got a headband that says just one more. Go one more.
Go one more. That's Jamie and Ava that they were talking about. Good job, ladies.
Was that 3 runners coming in right there?
Yeah, that was Jamie Saunders, Ava.
3rd, 4th, and 5th are there.
And go one more. We don't know his name.
Exactly.
That's right.
Oh, he's with the group from Tampa. I just interviewed them. I'm going to go back after these people all finish. I'm going to go back and talk to that couple from Tampa because this is their second backyard. They did one up in Ohio earlier this year.
Oh, good deal. Oh, good deal.
And both of them got 42 miles in Ohio, but they didn't quite make it that far today.
All right.
I guess while I'm waiting on somebody to come in, I'll walk around and talk to a group.
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm just updating everything online.
We'll start with Run Fluent over here. Team Run Fluent representing. Check out their get up here. Now they are doing double duty today. They're timing the event, and they have 3 runners? 4 runners here. And so Evie and what's your name, sir? Tony. Tammy. And this young high schooler here, Malia, are all crewing the Run Fluent team. Here comes a runner in. That's Michael Alberts.
All right.
Look at him flexing.
Yeah, Mike.
Good job, Mike.
Nice job, Mike.
That's Jeff.
Oh, hey, what's up? How you doing?
That's Tony. You saw him, Nick. All right. So let's talk about Run Fluent again while we're waiting. So, Evie, so this is Chris's first backyard. What about your other runners? You got
So
Joe.
Joey. It's his first, and then obviously Mike Alberts and Andy Schulte have done it before. So
Oh, that's
they've been-
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Here comes another runner in. Good job. Just out for a stroll. Youngest one on the course. Blue jeans and cotton shirt. Just finished 8 yards.
Yep.
But anywho, Chris feeling good so far?
He's doing good. So they're kind of staying together, spreading out a little bit, but yeah, he's doing good.
Okay, I'm walking over here to the food tent because somebody needs some of my food that I cooked. We get some of that in action going. Look at you. Quesadillas on the back right there. Sliders. All right.
All right.
Going back to the course. That young man over there in the orange tank. Can you see him? Here comes Joey. This is one of the Run Fluent guys.
Nice. Taking it nice and easy.
Oh, look at this. We got a tent.
Yeah. He's the big Ohio State guy. He's been worried about the score, but I think they're. I'm gonna go over here and get this guy in the tank. This is the one they were talking about that did the 6 days in the dome, and the chair right here.
So he started the day I left, 6 days in the dome.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they started on Sunday. I was done on Sunday.
we're doing a live stream. I was just showing some of the runners. I'm gonna go over here to this family. I'm gonna be putting a video up of these 2 of these people, and this guy is still hanging. Go one more. What's your name, sir? Brandon.
Yep.
Where you from?
Circleville, Ohio.
Circleville. So you came down.
Yep.
You
came
know
down.
them. So you know Harvey and Kelly too?
Well, so in the station with Circleville, yes.
Oh, okay.
No of them.
Yeah. All right. How you feeling?
Good.
All right.
Sun's-
Got another 30 or 40 in you? All right. Okay. Good job. How about Miss Ava here? You're on the live stream now.
Oh, sweet.
So where are you from, Ava?
I live in Gainesville for the last 15
Gainesville.
years.
So you're a local girl.
Now I am from Canada originally, but
Canada?
Yep.
What part?
Right outside of Toronto.
Okay. Is this your first?
It
It is. How you feeling?
feel okay. My feet are a little achy, but I can't complain. It's a perfect day.
What's-
Marty's cooking some good stuff, so I'm okay.
What's the longest ultra you've done or race?
I've done 150 miler. I would say I'm a 50K girl, but I've done 150 miler, so I'm hoping to maybe do 250 miler or more today.
All right.
We'll
I
see.
believe you can do it. Stick with Jamie. You'll make it.
Seriously, right?
Just keep talking to her.
I am. I'm like, Jamie, tell me if you ever want me to quiet down. Like, but she just fueled you, right? It's amazing. She's
Yeah.
good.
Very encouraging too.
She's great.
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you, Ava.
Thank you.
Okay. We got some more runners coming in. Good job. Rocking the Moon Over Croom shirt.
I got a bunch of those.
This is Mr. Lake to Ocean himself, Jeff Stevens. He's crewing Michael Straczynski,
For your hips.
who's having some hip issues, but maybe they cranked him out of him. We'll see how he comes in. He was very close on the last yard. Uh-oh. I got to sneak over here to Jamie's crew. Scott Knapp. You know him? This is the Jamie Saunders team.
Jamie? She's hometown, right? Isn't she Gainesville?
Yeah, that's her hometown.
All right.
And that's Scott. He's the chief cook and bottle washer and pacer, but he just found out they don't allow pacers here. So, how's it going, Jamie? Are you committed to keeping Ava going to get her past her 50-mile PR? All right.
He's doing great.
Okay, here comes somebody coming in. I guess so.
I bet you.
Nobody's learning numbers though. So I guess we've only got 3 females left, and it's Jamie, Ava, and this young lady that's coming right here. She's been real solid all day. Right around the same time, right around 52 minutes. Good job. Good job.
Thanks, guys.
And this gentleman in the back, he had a marked limp when he came in at the end of the last yard, so he looks improved this time. So that's a good sign. Oh, here comes another female. I forgot about her. So this will be 4th, Erin.
Good job.
I missed Andy Shawley coming
Oh,
in.
Andy?
He usually comes in about 51,
Yeah, he's pretty consistent.
and his heart rate's about 42 after running 4 miles. I'll walk over here. You know how he is. He might be a little private, but I'll sneak up on him. Get these people. How y'all doing? Good. We're live streaming this part, so everybody doing good. I know this guy just finished last one. You're still going. How you feeling? What's your name?
What's that?
What's your name?
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Where you from?
New Jersey. But
New Jersey.
living in Stanford, Florida.
Oh, okay. This is yard 8 you just completed, right?
I don't even know how many miles that is.
What's
30 miles?
what's your distance? It's 33. Yeah,
Okay.
and change.
You probably hit the ultra.
What's your longest?
Okay.
You did
That's the only miles on the side.
15 miles in a
You know,
training run.
Just personally, just
So
running.
you're right with him then.
You made them start at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
good work. All right.
He got us into it.
When I saw you hobbling at the end of the last lap, I said, "Oh, that was that a cramp?"
Yeah, everything's just stiff right now, but I'm feeling good now.
I have some cramp cream that we can spray on you. We
That's
need
what
to
I just had here. That
Any
works.
Okay.
any likes to
Cool.
rub it in.
drink some pickle juice too, and eat bananas.
That's good.
Yeah. All right, let's go over here and check out the Shawley crew sneak over. That's Andy laid back in the chair. That's his secret weapon, Josh Sloan, threw in today. And his girlfriend got her name.
What?
So I'm whispering that so she won't be mad at me. How y'all doing? This young man's a runner. What's your name? Edison. How old are you, Edison? 18. Youngest runner in the race, right? Where are you
Nice.
from? Clearwater. Oh, okay.
Ah,
Is this your first time to do short race? What about ultras?
I did some self-supported ones, and I think I did one.
Okay. What's your longest distance?
46 miles.
You gonna beat that today? He's eating good. I might have to come over here and steal some of that when he's out running. All right, got a few more gentlemen. I'll get them on the next one. They look busy in thought, deep in thought. What you want to do now, Jeff?
how's the temps up there?
It's probably 73 to 75, and it's very nice. These last 2 yards were probably the warmest of the day, but it was like 50 degrees this morning at the start. not a cloud in the sky, and just perfect. Not windy at all. No chance of rain. So it's been really nice. This is a really nice park down here. They've got, yeah, I will show a little bit of there's a 3-minute warning, and I'll get over in front of the runners to catch them all going out.
What are they doing for? What are they doing for a 3-minute warning?
So they blow that they blow the whistle 3 times to let them know they have 3 minutes to get to the start.
Okay.
And then they'll blow another one, a 2-minute with 2 whistles, and to let them know there's 2 minutes left, and then a 1. And then, it's funny how like some of the veterans like Andy Shalley, he don't get out of his chair till there's 30 seconds left. So I know when I crewed him down at Dupuis, I used to get so nervous because if you're not in the corral when it starts, then you're out. And he would cut it close. Here comes Michael Straczynski coming in, cutting it close with 2.5 minutes to spare.
Yeah.
Good job, Mike. Looks like a little doubt there.
6 o'clock.
We'll see. But anyway, yeah, so that was the 2-minute warning. But anyway, I'll wait till they start before I show you the parking situation. But you see, they got 2 minutes to go, only one person.
Yeah.
She's an overachiever, so she's in first. But a lot of people, like I was saying, Andy, that sucker, he don't even get up till there's 30. He don't even put his shoes on till there's under a minute.
He's taking them off
and kicks back. And it's like he lets us, he sits there in like a meditative state and gets his heart rate down to about 20.
Yeah.
Like a ninja. And he's a whole different animal. Some of these other people, like Mike here, he's a veteran. He's a little more upbeat, he and now Chris Angle, I didn't even show him.
Yeah, I didn't see Chris.
That's the 1 minute. Yeah, there's Chris there. He is being like much
Oh,
like.
look at that. You see that hug right there? Oh, look at those guys. Look at Nick.
Sorry, the music. Getting out in front of him so I could catch him coming by. But anyway, Chris is doing a lot like Andy. He is sitting back in his gravity chair and let people bring him food and stuff. So they're getting ready to start. There's Andy just stepped into the crowd with about 20 to go. So we still got about 20 runners. Straczynski did get back in the corral, so he's still hanging tough.
No, that's good. That's good.
Good. That guy in the black, he's the one that's been leading the pack coming in every single time. These two in the back are hobbling a little bit, but
Yeah, it looks like he's favoring a leg on the left side.
the one in the black shirt, he's the one talking to that his longest training run was 15 miles before today.
Hey, why not?
I don't know if you saw the guy in the back. That was Joey Patorek. He looked like he was having watch trouble, but he'll catch easily. He's a strong runner. All right. So that's Evie doing her thing. They're timing the race too. So
Yeah, I figured Evie was timing. I'm gonna try and pull up the
so I'll walk back over here to the parking lot now. Be a little brief amount of music. See if I can interview Josh Sloan, the crew.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Good, just eavesdropping over their conversation. Hey guys, we're on the live stream. We've got Nick and Josh. You have been exposed, sir, if you're on the most wanted list.
I hope my wife's not watching because I'm supposed to be home by now. I gotta leave.
Hey, honey, I'm on the way.
All right.
So, can I have a moment with you, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, so Josh, you're here to crew.
Andy Shuley.
Andy, and how's he going?
It's pretty much a walk in the park. It's probably anyone who knows Andy. It's like the first 150. You've got ups and downs, but he's been through this a lot, so it'd be interesting to see how far these guys can go this round. How's everyone else looking?
There are, I would say, probably 15 of them still look fresh, and the rest,
It's early.
it's just a matter
We'll
of
see
time.
what it looks like at the 100-mile mark.
Right. Well, I think by between 50 and 75, it'll be down to 10 or less.
I agree.
But anyway, so Josh is here crewing Andy, and he's got a little help. What's her name?
Sammy.
Sammy.
girl.
That's right. And she's helping and doing a great job.
Yeah, she's killing it. It's her first time out here. Keeping good spirits.
Yeah.
It's good weather, so
Perfect weather. Uh-oh. Looks like we got another casualty.
Oh, someone coming in now?
Well, no, she got her DNF medal. You're on live stream. You want to talk to us?
Hmm.
As soon as you eat your cookie or whatever.
Trying to get some salt with those pretzels. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
You ready?
Sure.
So what's your name, man?
But not ready. Sorry.
It's all right. You want to get a drink of water?
Yeah, I know, right? Sarah.
Sarah, where you
yeah.
from?
I'm from Gainesville, just down the road.
Oh, okay. Local
Yeah.
girl. All right. So I see you got the infamous medal there. Finished 8 yards.
8 yards.
Is that a record for you?
New distance record for
All
me.
right.
Yeah.
Congratulations. What was the original record before
Well,
today?
I did the gate to gate 50K last year, which is
Okay.
like a little under 32. So
Okay.
it was a few
This
miles
one was
over.
33 and change, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. How you feel?
So, I don't know.
So what made you decide to
My
call it?
knees were done.
Your knees raking?
Yeah, that was what did it.
Okay.
Mentally, I felt like I could have done another lap, but yeah, my knees weren't gonna have it next year. Yeah.
All right.
Great event.
Well, when you really get sucked into the ultra world, there's things that you can get to help you with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Like I got some stuff in my truck. I'll show you after we get done doing this. But like I was just talking to this lady the other night about progressing from one distance to the next, 100 to the 200. And that was the thing she said is think of the problems that you're going to run into before the race and be prepared for them. Like if you know you get achy knees at 30 miles, have something to put on those achy knees at 30 miles. And that might can get you to 50.
Yeah, that's my goal. I want to get to 50. That's good to know because I realized actually on like the end of lap 7 that I had no anti-inflammatories, no first aid, like nothing. So yeah.
Well, I should have made it clear that I had all my goodies here. We might have got you. Yeah.
All right, I'll hit you up next year. I'll get through yard 9.
I'll show you after we get done with this. I'll show you
Awesome.
my stuff.
Thank you so much. Thanks for making me.
Thanks for talking with us.
My
Congratulations.
pleasure. Thanks.
All right. See here. Oh, we were going to look at the parking situation. So anyway, you come in here from that way down there,
Okay.
like road that comes in from and that road is going to be the nighttime track.
Okay. They go out to the road.
Yeah, it's like a dirt road. Part of it is dirt and part of it's paved. And the entrance to this park, basically, they run out to the main road and back, and it ends up being like right at 4.1. But the trail thing, you saw where they started at, and then they run around and loop over here by where that sign is.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a double lollipop. So they go around there and do a lollipop, and then they come back the way they came and go out into the woods on a single track and do a lollipop.
Okay.
But anyway, the people come through here and they drop their stuff here. This is like the base camp, and then everybody's parking out here. But you see, I don't know if you can see up in the sky, there is not a cloud in the sky.
Out up there.
And it's beautiful here. No flies. I've been cooking over here. This is my setup over here. I cook burgers. I cooked breakfast burritos this morning. Cook burgers. for lunch. Haven't seen any flies flying around, so it's cool enough to keep the flies away, so that's good. Did a sneak peek into the Run Fluent tent from this side. This is his Starlink.
He always has a good setup.
They got it nice in here, don't they? She's got it wasn't all the outside walls torn up, but they're from Tampa, so it's going to get cold tonight. So she's getting it ready to lock the heat in there.
Yeah. Where'd you end up sleeping last night, Marty?
I ended up getting an Airbnb. I don't know if I mentioned to you, but
You said the
LSU
hotels.
playing here right now, and so freaking hotels are $400 a night. But I found an Airbnb for just over 200, and so it wasn't too bad. I almost decided to stay in Valdosta and just get up early and drive down, but I didn't want to have to get up that early because I ended up staying up and watching that fight last night.
Yeah.
Bull, and I regretted
it. I saw it on YouTube this morning.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep because I would set my phone down and I would think, dang, I hope Mike Tyson knocked him out. And then I would open it back up and there would be no knockout. Let's see here. Did I talk to these people over here? I think I did. Yeah, I talked to the runner. That's right.
I got the starting list up. If you wanted to go over to starting list.
Okay.
Oh, you said you had brothers in there, right? Carlos and Caesar?
Yeah, those are the two that are crushing it each time. The first and second finishers.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you got so they're going through 1 and 2. Then you got Jamie Souders, Eva George.
Okay, so you've got their cumulative time here. I'm gonna go over here and
time on here. Then Eva George, Joel Rich. You said Joel was having watch problems.
Joel is the one that they were saying that did the 6 days in the dome.
Oh yeah, Joel Rich. Okay.
Joe Pattore is the one that was having the watch problems.
And he's the next one. And then right behind him, you got Mike Alberts. Yeah, Edison. Who's crewing Mike Alberts? Is he in the Run Fluent tent?
No, he's with them, but he's got his own tent. This is it,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So Evie, he said that he's part of the team, but he hadn't really needed any help yet.
Yeah, it's still early. Edison
is the young guy that was over there with the long hair.
Oh, okay. Brandon Hemming.
Yep, I don't remember him. Maybe that was to do with the Just One More hat, maybe. I think it was.
Okay. Then you had Chris Stengel, Todd Pepino, Sebastian, Jenny Gilman.
Yeah.
Caleb Upton.
Sebastian was the guy that was running with the limp.
Okay. Oh, at the end with the black shirt.
Yeah.
Jenny Gilman, Caleb Upton, who else? Mark Gilman, Michael Straczynski. We talked about him. Then you got Shally, Conrad Grissom, Zachary Wolf, and Christopher Kamen. Kamen? I might be saying that wrong.
Kamen, yeah.
And who was the one that just went out? Who was the female that just went out?
I think that was Jenny, which is with Jenny Gilman. I think those are not showing yet. It may not be updated yet.
Yeah, the last one to go out was Jared Emmett.
She just wasn't going back out, and so it won't show. She won't show up at a DNF until the end of the next loop. But she finished. That's what it was.
Yeah, there's only three females left. Well, two if that was her that just went out. Okay.
The girl who just gave her.
Oh, okay, that's who we were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally pressed did not start instead of did not mark DNA.
So yeah, there's 3 still out there. There's Jamie, Ava, and then the other lady. I don't have to do the list anymore, but I can't remember what the other one's name was. But anywho,
How's our timer doing?
timer.
Yeah, Evie.
Oh, doing good. She's got some good help here. Although she looks like she's getting sleepy.
Oh,
Or the high schooler.
yeah.
Uh-oh, did you run out of gas? Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't want no explosions over here. Let's see here. What were we just talking about?
It's good. Good little setup.
The what?
I'd say that's a good little setup they have there.
Yeah, they don't mess around at Run Fluent.
No. He's got a good little setup.
But this is a cool place to do a race. You see that little patio here. I'm not sure. I guess I could walk in there. Nobody's gonna stop me. But I think there may slip in here. Because there's 2 porta potties out here. Don't tell anybody I came in. Everybody in the world will know. They got some nice couches. I know where I'm gonna be hanging out tonight when it gets cold.
What's the temp supposed to be tonight?
Let's see. I think it's supposed to get down in the 40s. Storage room. Look at that. Oh God, that's a shower. Can you see this? Look at that. Got like a running water toilet and a shower. And an ice machine. Oh. Patrick's gonna beat me up if he sees me in here. Yeah, this is a nice this park. This is like I think the people that are like volunteers that come out and do trail work, the friends of the Felasco, I think is what they're called.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the park is.
But anyway, I think this is where they're like meeting area where they come to meet up when they do trail work and that kind of thing. Check out the belt. This is the belt that's going to the winner.
Who won it last year?
World heavyweight champion.
Do you know who won last year?
Yeah, Matt Clapper won last year.
Matt Clapper won.
And Andy the year before that. And Matt got the assist. Shout out to Matt. I'm surprised if he's not in the watching the stream right now. I know he was following earlier in the day. Hopefully he is recovering from his injury. You see, this is the nice fire pit at night when it gets dark and cold. This will be the most popular spot. Got plenty of firewood.
But it'll still be.
Now, that's what I was pointing out. You see, there's only 2 porta potties. And you see how many people. And there are some that plan on being here all day today and tomorrow. So, those things are going to be righteous come Monday morning. I can tell that from experience because I was at Dupuy this year earlier in February. And I was crewing Andy and Matt Clapper were the last 2 standing, and they went 43. Andy went 42, Matt went 43 yards. And so Monday morning, after, and the thing about Dupuy is people, not only, it's probably 100 people that start that race. A lot of people sign up for it because they like Leo and are supporting Leo in his race, but they'll come out there just because they need to get a 20-miler in. Sign up for the race. So it'll be 100 people at the start plus family and crew. And then and then throughout the weekend, because that's just such a great running community down there. People come out and just kind of visit over the weekend that aren't even in the race. So it's like, I don't know, 300-400 people cycle through those two porta potties all weekend. And then when the last few people that are standing come Monday morning, that thing is overflowing.
Oh, wow.
And there ain't no building like this out there that you can have for backup with running water either. And so I remember that, it got to the point to where if you just had to do the number one, you're better off going into the woods. or both, but don't tell anybody. Down there, the people from the Florida Trail are pretty much present at the race, at least all of the daylight hours, and I think maybe some of the dark hours too. And so you don't want to do anything like doo-doo on the trail, because that's a serious offense.
Yeah.
Trail doo-doo. Unacceptable. So
I'm gonna pull up the
I don't know what the signal is like, but I can walk out here on this trail if you want to see what the trail looks like.
yeah, give it a second. I'm gonna pull up where the course is located.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the table, sit down in the shade.
I got Google Images, Google Earth. All right. So in case you're wondering where it is, this is Florida. We're zooming in. It's just north of Gainesville. Looks like you guys are right off of the highway.
Yep, it's real close to 75. Probably less than a mile, I would think, or no more than 2 miles for sure.
Yeah, well, showing the address, you guys are literally, you could probably hear it from where you guys are.
Red dot.
Yeah. That's
All right, there's a future finisher.
That's a really big park.
Yeah.
Wow.
I forgot how much. I think he said there's 150 feet of gain roughly in the 4.167 miles. So that's fairly hilly compared to most of Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of people talked about some technicality about some roots, tripping on some roots. I haven't explored the trail yet. Last year when I came out here, it was already dark.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna stop sharing. There we go. Oh, those are the future runners you were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, good deal.
That one over there by the bushes, right there. Was the one that was running.
You heard the porta potties were there was a line.
Right. Yeah, it's funny. Speaking of that, on that subject, right after I want to say, so I made some sliders, cheeseburgers right around noon, and so, but only like maybe two. Michael Albert's, he's eating some of everything I've cooked: breakfast burritos, hamburger, quesadillas, and no problem. But after yard 6, I think it was maybe 7, but anyway, there were like 5 different runners who finished like 3 minutes ahead of when they normally, because the people that are experienced at it, they usually kind of come in, like I said earlier about Andy, he comes in like 51 or 52 every time. And so I guess everybody tries to do that. So anyway, there were 5 or 6 people that came in early, and they all went straight to the porta potties. And so there was a line like, uh-oh, I hope I didn't give somebody a stomach GI issues with my cooking. Because everybody, right after the sliders, everybody was going to the bathroom. But I can't say for sure if I know Mike partook in the burgers, but I can't say for sure if he was one of those people in line. I don't want to put his business out there on the street like that. So you want me to see if I can take a look at the?
Yeah. Take a look.
So I'll point over here. So when they come out of the gate, see these, they go over there to that way,
Yeah.
go out and do that short lollipop by the parking lot. And then they come back through here, and this is where they end up. And this is where they go out into the woods.
Oh, have they come back to the lollipop yet?
Yeah. So like over there where the orange shirt is, this is
Yeah.
where out of the start shoot.
Okay.
They run. So let's see the timer over there.
Yep.
So
Yep.
they come from there towards me and they run out this way toward that flag and go around that way. And they go out to a very short lollipop. It's not even, it's like quarter of a mile.
Oh, okay.
And then they come back through here like this and go right along here. And then they go out on this trail.
Okay. So they've already gone through this section. Yeah. So that was a quarter mile. We're 2 minutes in.
This is a lollipop too. So they will be coming back this way. The first finisher usually gets here about 39.
Yeah. So you got about 17 minutes.
But you see, this is right here, this part. This is a nice little, almost like a country course trail.
Yeah.
Grass, fine straw. Is the signal still good? Seem like?
I'm still, you're still up.
Well, we're right on the interstate, so it might get better.
I was gonna say, send Nick out there with his phone and get some video.
Does Nick have a sat phone or something?
No, no, no. I just say in case so we don't lose him, so we don't lose you.
Yeah, good. Let me look and see if I can see my signal. Nope. I think Nick left.
Oh, has he been up there all day?
No, he ran the Wild Florida today.
Oh, was that today?
Yeah, this morning, and he stopped by and dropped off the drinks or whatever that he had left over to his buddies. I think he ended up giving them to me.
Yeah.
But nice of him. Whatever he had left.
Yeah, because Wild Florida's in North Florida, isn't it? Isn't it off?
Yeah, it's not far from here though. It's, I would say, 45 minutes from here.
Okay.
Yeah, just on the other side of Lake City. So
Okay.
we are between, not quite halfway, I would say 10 miles north of Gainesville and 20 miles south of Lake City. And then White Springs, where they have Wild Florida, is about 10 miles north of Lake City.
Okay.
And I did it last year. And then I was staying in a hotel in Lake City. So I said, what the heck? I had several friends, Matt Clapper and Jamie, that were running this race, Judy Reynolds. So I rode down here to see how they were doing after my race. But yeah, this is a nice little trail here. Now they said it must get more single track because he said in his pregame speech to them that it turns single track once you get out here and make a sharp turn. I'm scared to go too far. I don't want to lose signal. But right now, this part, it looks nice and double track, which I guess that's good. If you had a bigger group of people starting, you would have plenty of room for it to thin out before you. So, like at Javelina, it jumps into a single track pretty quick, and so you have a conga line for like almost a mile because there's so many runners that it just goes to a walk.
Did you watch Simon's video on what was the race he just did? Diagonal de Fou? Is that how you say it?
No, I haven't seen any of his new ones that came out.
Yeah, he just shows that one, and they're like 12, 15 miles in, and it's like a dead stop for 30 minutes in a Congo line.
Wow.
You're like, holy moly.
That happened to me last year at Javelina on the there's a section right after the first aid station that's the most hilly part of the race, and it's the rockiest part. So a lot of people take it easy there. My vision is just a little, seems like the camera's a little blurry.
I think you're looking into the sun though.
But anyway, yeah, I ran into a little bit of conga line there, and that was like at mile 28 to 30.
Oh
And
wow.
but it wasn't that long like you were talking about, but it was 20, 30 people.
Oh yeah. He's I think another stop he stopped to use the bathroom and it was like a 20-minute wait just to get to. There's like two stalls for like I think there's like 1,000 people in that race.
Oh wow.
I don't know. I'm about halfway watching through it. I'm like, holy moly, crazy. 4:30.
So yeah, I guess one of the things that we can do now, which a lot of these people are not very experienced, but I can go around and get some predictions from people on what they think it'll end on. Do you have any prediction yourself?
I mean, to me, the favorite right now is, I mean, I'm always going to say it's Shally. Um, but I think he has the most experience out there. But then you throw Mike Alberts in there, Jamie Saunders, you throw Chris Stengel in there. Those are all guys that can push him. I'm not quite sure it'd be cool to see what those two new guys or the brothers see what they're
Yeah.
gonna see what they can do.
Now, someone pointed out to me earlier that the two brothers were here last year, and they both were the first ones to finish, and they ended up dropping before it got dark. But
Oh, did they?
but they both are still, we're not far from dark now, and they both are still looking pretty strong.
Yeah.
We'll see how they look because this will be, I guess, the last daytime loop. Because I don't know, maybe to 5 to 6. What time does it get dark in Tampa?
We've been getting dark probably 6:15.
Okay, so I'm not sure. That'll be a good question. I'll go find out right now.
Yeah.
We got one more day or one more.
Was that a Christmas tree on the ground they're gonna burn?
What?
It looked like a Christmas tree they were gonna burn.
Oh, that's a big pile of
Pine needles.
Here's Mr. Lake to Ocean, Jeff Stevens. Hey, Leo, is there going to be one more trail loop, or is this it for the trails for today? One more. All right. There's your answer.
We got one more. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So anyway, as far as what you were saying with Andy being experienced, yeah. So anyway, those guys, the two brothers, they look pretty fresh right now. So we'll see. And it is interesting. I've been the guy that they were talking about. I forgot his name. Maybe Joel that did the 6 days in the dome.
Yeah.
I talked to my wife earlier. She came over and got a quesadilla for herself. He's not taking any food from me, so he's being very specific about what he wants to take in. And you can't blame a person for that if they know what works for him. You don't want to take chances.
If he's done 6 days in a dome, then he knows what to he knows what to eat.
Yeah, and what more importantly, what not to eat.
And what not to eat. Yep. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so I talked to her and he's only done a couple of trail races and none of them were really long. And so, he's kind of like a wild card and that will, because if you're not used to running on trails, which he's about to get a respite from that here in another hour, but if you're not used to running on trails, it's a little more work on your ankles and your feet than running on the road or on a track or whatever.
Yeah, the group I train with every week, they're all road marathoners, so they're really ever on the trails. So they roll their ankles so much easier than like I could step off a curb or something and I'm fine. They step off a curb and they're out for like a month. They're not used to uneven road and stuff like that where I think my ankles, I mean, I can roll it and then be fine within a mile or two.
Right. Yeah, and we don't even, if the people that run trip, we don't even realize that we have strengthened our ankles to that point. But yeah, I've noticed that myself, stepping off a curb or something,
Yeah.
and whereas before I would be limping around for a week, and it never gets to that point of extension that it does any damage like it used to, you know.
Yeah.
But I
Yep.
tell you what, last year at long haul now, those babies, those ankles were got their money's worth.
Well, we use muscles we weren't used. You'd step and your leg would slide, and your muscles weren't used to like ice skating.
Right.
Basically. So,
So have you got any scoop on everybody's ass talking about it in the race circles? They were talking about it up at Stinger last weekend. Is it
long haul?
have you been over there to the course at all?
I haven't. I haven't.
I'm coming over here to get me a bottle of water. This is my stash here. You see I still got plenty. That's Jamie's secret weapon down in that cup. That's a that's a pine, blueberry banana coconut water smoothie. That's about all the calories she'll take in, like 48 hours. That's why she weighs about 75 pounds. Don't tell her I said that.
I'm texting Andy if he has any updates on the long haul course.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I know they moved Coat 45. That's next weekend, right?
yeah, is it next week? It's up in Inverness. It looks like a pretty cool place they're going to.
Yeah, I know they did a preview run, but I didn't see any pictures or anything from the run.
Yeah. Joe Miller. Well, there was water on that course. You can see him walking through.
On what, the Coat 45 course?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Joe Miller, they had a 5K down in Ocala today on the land bridge.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen how that turned out, but I
And,
guess
and
they got the same good weather we have.
Andy's exact words is, "They say it will be pristine."
He said that at Tampa.
Yeah. That's Andy. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to hold him to that. I just I just had a nice long chat with those people that were from Ohio before, and I recorded it like a reel. I'm going to post in a little while. But I was telling it they live in Tampa, but they're still fairly new, and they asked me what my next race was. When I told them, they said, "Oh, where's that?" And I told them, I said, "Yeah, even if you're not running, you need to come out there to that because it's like the Florida ultra running family reunion." And so they're coming out. I said, "Just come hang out at the hub there by the pavilion."
Yeah. Um, I got a friend coming down from Canada, Fanny. She did the what did we do? The when we did the Grand Slam of hundreds.
Uh-huh.
He was in the class that I did. So Simon was in there, and Fanny, and Chad Lassiter was in there. So we all became good friends through that. So she's coming down, and I think she talked Simon. Simon's potentially signing up and coming down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So it should be good. So Andy said, here's a quote from Sam Cox, park manager. The course should be pristine for a long haul. Trails are set to open on December 9th as of now.
Wow. Well, that's good news.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
wonder if they did anything to make it waterproof.
yeah, I don't I
If they built them up the roads up or something, or because they got a lot of rain over there. I
yeah,
would think more rain than last year.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they besides putting in bridges, like
Drainage.
I don't know what they could also do.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, I kind of, when Andy said something, we talked to him at the start line in Tampa a couple of weeks ago. And when he said that, he said it was going to be pristine or something like that. I thought he was just shooting the BS, because you definitely, being the race director, you definitely don't want to say the opposite of that.
Yeah. It really
But
comes down to the trails were pristine when I ran them 3 weeks before long haul last year.
yeah,
But then it took a couple big storms within, a week or two before the race. So you really can't tell what the course is going to be like until, the
right,
week of. I mean, you could have
right.
completely dry trails, and then the week of, you get a monster storm coming through, and then all of a sudden, the trails are wet.
Yeah, yeah. I remember they got like a 2 or 3 day rain and like
Yeah.
the week of the race.
And like going out there, we had already knew there was going to be a section on every loop that was going to be wet. It was just a short, wet spot, maybe about 30 feet long, and you're going to hit it every trail, but it was towards the end of the loop. Everything else was completely dry when I did my training run out there.
Yeah,
And so when it rained, they had to do the reroute and take out, there was some of the sections were really wet and they took those sections out. So it made it a little bit better, but it's not the course we ran was an original course Andy had picked out.
yeah.
But
Well, we should be having our first finishers coming in any second now.
if you find Patrick Gallagher, tell him that Amy Matthews says happy belated birthday.
Amy or Andy?
Amy.
Okay, I'm walking over there now. Patrick, Amy Matthews says happy belated birthday.
Well, thank you so much.
So, thanks.
Here comes some people.
Here we go.
We got our first runner.
Got a
coming back
group.
in.
Uh-oh. Ava, what happened? She must have to use the bathroom. That's Ava and one of the brothers.
And then one of the
To do with the just one more hat. I mean, bandana.
that was a 39, 40-minute loop right there.
Yeah, 39.
Impressive.
Let's see here. I'm gonna do some investigative reporting here. Let's see if anybody goes straight to the porta potty. That explains why she came in fast. Oh, she went straight to her table. She's getting food. She just felt frisky that time.
She looked smooth coming in.
Yeah. That's the one that's been running with Jamie the whole time. So for somebody to drop Jamie, something's going on. She's feeling frisky. And Jamie's not even in sight yet. Which Jamie usually is in the second pack coming through, so she should be around in the corner. Oh, is she that far? She must be hurting this time. Or slowed down for a change.
15 minutes.
Good for her. I guess Ava just felt frisky this lap.
Her and the other guy.
Right. Right, because he's been coming in with them, right?
Pretty consistent.
I'm gonna go out here to the trail so I can see down the trail. Here comes one. This is the other brother.
Was it Carlos and Caesar?
Yeah. Still looking fresh. Good job.
Yeah, he had a pretty good stride coming in.
Stopped and walked.
Yeah, he's still at 19 minutes. I'm always curious. I got to go run one of these just to figure out how you pace yourself on it. Like if there's a mile left, you just go to like a walk. If you're, have so much time left. I love to pick,
As far as the time goes, I've talked to about 5 or 6. I've talked to Harvey, Jennifer, Meg, Scott, John, no, I guess that's all of them. Oh, and Andy and Matt Clapper. So that's 7, and all of them seem to be anywhere from 49 to 52 as far
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
you don't hear. And and when I talked to Laz, he said one thing is for sure: nobody in the history of his race that finishes the loop first wins.
Mhm. I think usually you get in a routine, like you'll walk this set, you always walk this section on every loop, and you got to be at this point by this. And well, I think that's the way I would do it. It's just having it just the same thing every single time.
Yeah. Now, one area for debate, and I haven't heard much debate about it, but there is some whisperings I heard from one of my podcast guests. I won't call their name, but you know, the the difficulty in the trail part varies big time, and especially in that can matter. It don't necessarily matter in a qualifying race like this race or Capital up in Ohio or Bob's Big Timber or Dupuis,
Yeah.
whether one's harder than the other because they're qualifying races. But when you have the team championships and the other teams are in a completely different venue than each other, then you know, like for instance, Biggs, a lot of the people that I've talked to that have run that one say it's the hardest backyard course that they've run
Yeah.
as far as technical and elevation. And most of those people have run Capital or Bob's Big Timber or Death Dupuis or some of them, and but you wonder about some of those overseas because you don't really see any. And Scott Snell, specifically said like at Capital, the trail is much more like this we're looking at right here, and if it was like that the whole way, that would make a huge difference between us, elevation and roots and rocks in the mountain.
Yeah.
Uh,
What was the Belgian course like that those guys
yeah, I
ran?
would. I mean, I'm definitely not throwing any shade at the Belgians because I don't know any better. Theirs could have been harder than Biggs as far as I know, but I'm just saying, if there's any of them that were easier, like here comes Jamie, that were easier, like Capital, like Scott mentioned about Capital, then that wouldn't seem fair in the championship. You still got to run the miles, but
Oh,
a technical trail takes it out of you a little more for sure. Still smiling and waving. Can you see that? Good job, Jamie.
45 minutes.
Still happy.
Yeah.
I don't think she's sweated yet. Jamie came into this. She's got a few little niggles, and that's the only reason why I probably wouldn't put her at the top of the you know prospects, just because I know she's got some niggles. She's got a sciatic thing going. Oh, almost Edison almost just went down. This dude is literally running in cargo pants and a cotton t-shirt.
He's a young kid, right? The 18-year-old?
Yep. Got nice hair though. Good job, Edison.
Thank you.
What did he do? Did he just run something else? He wasn't. I'm trying to think. He looks familiar. I'm trying to think where.
And it looks like his pants are falling down.
Oh, there was a young kid at
He's from Clearwater, so you may have seen him at one of your local races.
Yeah.
Maybe PTC.
Yeah, and we had a young kid there, but he was from Jacksonville.
Here comes another. Or here comes several.
He might have been at Dirty Beer Run. What's his last name? Do you remember what his last name is?
No. I forgot. Here comes Joey Paternick. Now remember, he was behind everybody at the start of this, fixing his watch.
Yeah.
But he's passed most. Joey Patorick, I think it is. Big Ohio State man. Buckeyes crushed him. Okay, here comes the dude, Joel. I think it's Joel Rich, maybe the one that the dome guy.
Yeah.
Good job, sir.
What's Edison's last name?
Type of form. A little more stiff. Here comes Mike. Easy does it. Looking good.
Redemption.
Yeah, now Mike earlier before the race even started, he was talking not like he had doubt, but like he didn't sound like he was 100% committed to stay all night. But he may be turning it around. He looks happier now in his happy place.
Yeah, Edison ran Dirty Bear Run in St. Pete.
Good job, sir.
That wasn't Chris, was it?
No, Chris. Who? Stengel?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
He's not come yet. He's
That's
usually
high. Yeah, Edison put up 32. He was 7th overall. He put up 32 miles at Dirty Bear Run.
I think this is Chris coming here. Matter of fact, shirtless. Yep. Run fluent, representing. That flag, the glare on that marker is messed God, ain't it?
Is it the sun coming shining through?
Sun is shining right on that marker, that 1 mile marker. All right, Chris, back to the live stream. I'm gonna move over so I see if that glare looks different over here. Nope. I guess I can go get past it, but then I'll be standing on the trail, so I don't want to do that.
You said Evo was one of the first ones to come through?
Yep.
Okay, so we got that. Joel came through. Did Joe come through?
Patoric, yep.
Okay, Albert says come through. Edison, Chris, Brandon Hemming.
I think Brandon is the dude with just one more on his head bandana.
Okay.
Or go one more or whatever. Which let's see here. I will confirm that. Let me find him. I thought he was at that tent right there, but I don't see him. He might be in the Florida. Here we go. 2 more. Now, I don't know these two.
Maybe Todd and Sebastian.
Definitely not Sebastian.
They have 18 or 2. Do you see?
What are y'all's names? Conrad and Zach.
Zach. Okay. So Zach was one of them. And Conrad. Okay.
And we got
those guys have been running stride and stride. They're 1 second apart from each. They've run every lap together.
they're the same tent.
Who's this?
Andy's back behind this guy. I don't know him. Let's see. He's the crew. What's your name? Good job, Chris. Andy Shawley, same speed, no sweat.
Christopher came in. Tell Shawley I said hi when he goes by.
Heart rate at 62. Jeff Iosa says hi. Hey, Jeff.
He's fun to watch.
That dude can make it look effortless. He is sweating a little.
What?
I think somebody might have squirted water on him or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 50 minutes for him. He must have to use a bathroom or something. That's 2 minutes early. I'm going to watch see him over there.
I think we're still missing Michael.
Here comes one. No, he's going straight to the crew tent. So here comes this could be Michael. He's got the legs, shorts.
I think it's everybody. I don't know if Todd and Sebastian are the only ones I don't know if we saw. And Caleb.
What's your name, sir? Todd.
Yeah.
Good job, Todd. Nice shorts.
Okay, there's Todd. I don't know if we're missing anybody. I should have been keeping track.
Let's see here. I'm trying. Oh yeah, Sebastian is not. Sebastian and his guy are not back yet.
Oh, Sebastian and Caleb?
Yeah, I think that's it. Well, yeah, definitely. That's what it is.
Yeah, those two are pretty much right next to each. I think they're 50 seconds apart total time. And then
Now
Mike,
that
I think
Sebastian,
Mike's the other one.
he's the one that had only run 15 miles. It's his longest training run, so he has got to be getting into the hurt locker.
Who's that,
Pretty,
Michael?
huh?
Michael or
Sebastian.
Sebastian?
Now the other guy that was with him, oh, that's him over here. He was the same in the same boat, 15-mile training.
Yeah. They've
So
doubled it.
he's new to the community.
It's eight,
Got 8 minutes. So I don't know if you see, I'm going looking over at Andy's tent earlier. He was in this gravity chair, but Andy,
oh,
his thing is he goes in that tent. See Josh sit there kneeling at the tent.
yeah.
So Andy goes in that tent and sits down like on a sleeping bag, and he'll lay back and put noise canceling headphones on
Yeah.
and like just zone out and for like 6 minutes or whatever, 7 minutes, however long he has, and get that heart rate down. He's got it down to a science. He's done it a few times, and so he just goes in there. He eats. He puts his calories in. Takes him a big drink. Takes his shoes off every single time, and just lays there on his back with his headphones on. And he's got some of those things that you put over your eyes, the little eye covers.
I didn't see the tent over there. I was looking, I go, he doesn't have much stuff underneath the orange tent.
Got the big 10 by 10, and then they've got the camping tent, and
I'm
then
sure
they've got
everything's in
a table.
there. Yeah.
Got a little table on the other side. So
Okay. Well, he knows how to do it.
yeah.
We got 6 minutes.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know these other runners. And so I can't speak for the two brothers who are leading the pack time wise, but as far as the ones I know, I would have to say between Andy, Mr. Stangle, and that guy Joe with Chris is looking very strong. He had a rough start. He was dealing with some plantar fasciitis pain.
Yep.
So every time the first 3 or 4 loops, he was hitting that leg really hard with the massage gun. But I talked to him at about, I guess, 25 miles in, and he said, "Yeah, the pain's finally gone. I'm feeling good now."
Yeah, it usually goes
So,
away. I usually lose it after, when I had it, I would lose it after the pain after 3 miles.
yeah, so he's when when you're having a good race, if you start feeling good after 25 miles.
Yeah.
For me, it's usually the opposite of that.
Yep.
Yeah, we're at 5 minutes, so I'm not sure if. Well, I guess they're gonna have to come, but they're gonna be cutting it close. You all are the crew for Sebastian. Is there one more with him?
No, his other, there was 3 of us that started, and the other one, he's out already.
Oh, okay.
Sebastian.
She says he's coming,
He's new. He's close, huh?
coming around the corner now.
All right.
You gotta be getting close to the last. Sebastian, the last one out there? Yes.
Yeah, Sebastian and Mike. Here they come.
Come on!
Woo-hoo! Got under 4 minutes. And they're 45 seconds away from the line, so they're good.
Yeah. They got a burn and turn. Get that crew ready.
Yeah. Y'all got his fuel ready to go if he's gonna go back out?
Are you going back out?
I don't know means yes. I don't know means yes.
You don't question him, you tell him.
I don't know means yes.
Yes.
I always say you let the trail eat you until you feed it. So that's my answer.
This is Mike. Now, Mike had his like hip go out about 3 yards ago, and they literally had to do some chiropractic on him over there. And so, big props to him for still moving. He is one of the co-RDs. He's the co-RD for Hero Beach Ultra
Okay.
with Leo.
Okay.
Last trail ride. Everybody takes a headlamp.
Did they blow the 3 minute?
Yep. If you hear
Yeah.
that young man's already in, he's ready to go.
Are they making him take the headlamp with them on this one?
Well, he's telling them to. I don't know if it's mandatory. Headlamp mandatory on this one? Yeah.
Gotta have one on him.
Yep. This is the young lady that's here crewing her husband, Joel, right? What's your name, man?
Ilana.
Ilana?
Did she
And
crew him at 6 days in the dome?
Here.
From here. Did you crew him at 6 days in the dome?
No, I ran myself.
Oh, did you?
We were self-crewed.
How many? Oh, you self-crewed. How many miles did you make? All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This guy, Jeff, that's hosting, ran that race too this year.
I did a 24-hour. I finished on Sunday.
Oh.
When you got there, I was leaving.
Yeah, but you got leaving.
Okay. He did the invitational. He's a elite.
Well, it wasn't so much elite. I tried.
Got somebody pulling up in the van, rolling up on us. We got a little jams going. How's it going, Ava? Feeling good? Why
Another
so
fast
close,
loop?
last one? You just feeling good? I hear you. Good job. Did you hear that?
Tell Edison he's now PR'd his longest race.
Where is he?
I think he's right in front of you.
Oh, here he is. Hey, Edison. 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 Congratulations on the distance PR. You just hit it, right? I think you just hit it, right? Oh. It's Andy stepping in last, like all the time. Here comes the Andy crew. Sammy looks like a ghost. It's green or blue. You don't look like a real person.
Did they take off?
I said you look like a ghost because your eyes are so blue that it's like
It's got like 20,000 people.
right. You want to sing or anything? Andy, y'all are prepared to be here through Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah, we said she's gonna fry me. Just if everyone.
Yeah.
I mean,
All
people
right.
are here to play, so she'll take off Monday.
They're
My
ready.
laptop, I'm ready to go.
All right.
I know you.
I'm coming by on that first loop. Will they roll right through there?
Say what now?
When they do that little lollipop loop in the parking lot, can you get them coming through?
Oh yeah, good idea. I'll go out here and catch them coming. Well, I'm going to get a long shot of them going out on the lollipop first. I don't know if you can see them over there behind the tractors. Can you see them?
Yes.
And then I'm going to go. Let's see. Once I see them go out of sight, then I'll go back over here behind the building and catch them. I'll go on the part that we haven't seen yet. This is Marty set up. I'm wearing shorts still, and it's getting cooler.
Yeah, it's gonna drop.
I'm about to have to put on some more clothes. So this is like the tractor shed for the thing. You see all of those side by sides? I need to get me one of those to take out on the trail, take out on the road course. Patrick does have one here that he's been riding around.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to commandeer that. Well, I thought I saw this one on the other sign over there, and I thought that meant 1 mile, but clearly it don't, because that one has a one on it too. And then one here has a one on it too. So I don't know what the one means. Here comes our first runner, one of the brothers.
Carlos or Caesar.
Still got a glare, don't we? Oh, it's because the sun's setting over the tree.
Yeah, through the trees.
This way a little bit.
It doesn't look bad on the YouTube.
Okay. So that's Caesar, one of them, and here comes the second brother, and second place, and Jamie and Ava.
Jamie and Ava.
Good job. There's Mike Alberts.
Oh, you put the shirt on.
He put his shirt on. Yep. Here comes Joe Patoric. Look here. We know most of the people. This is the Dome guy. Forgot.
Joel.
There's Stengel.
Yeah.
And there's
Edison.
Andy. And this young man. What's your name, sir?
Gilman.
Mark Gilman.
Mark Gilman.
There comes Caleb, and I forgot the other guy's name. The ones that been running together.
Yeah. Who was that?
There comes Sebastian. Got a second win. Good job, buddy. Way to keep going. Good job, Mike. Now, what the Sebastian fan, I don't know if you noticed that, but when he came in, they asked him if he was going out for another one, and they almost had in their voice like they were wanting him to stop. Did you notice that?
Well, that's what I said. I said, you don't ask him, you tell him he's coming back out.
Right. You never, if you want to do ultras, especially backyard, never take a crew with you that asks you, do you want to go back out there? I can't believe they did that. I hope they go back and watch this. No, I mean, dude, he's doing epic shit. Oh, sorry, epic things.
Yeah.
And the family's ready to go home.
Yeah.
And so, but he didn't have, good for him. Big props to him, because they gave him every opportunity to bow out. And he said, I want to do one more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So big respect for him.
We did that up at when I was running Endurance Hunter. The sun was rising. I had about 10 miles left.
I don't have one. Sorry. Ask Patrick right back there. No bra. No.
I can go get a light.
She was, yeah, sorry. I was saying sorry, Jeff.
Okay.
I had a lighter. I forgot to bring my lighter for my jet boil to make coffee.
Yeah.
Here comes somebody flying through here.
Driving?
No, running. I guess he's crewing somebody. I thought he was one of the runners, ran out to his car to get something or something. It wasn't. But what were we talking about?
I was talking about when I was at Endurance Hunter. I came in with 10 miles to go right at sunrise, and I came in and I'm like, I'm done. And my one crew guy's like, all right, let's go. And then my other buddy's like, we need to talk about. He's from Poland. He's like, we need to talk about it. I'm like, dang, I gotta get back out there. I said, all right. I'm like, give me my compression sleeves. I'll be ready to go in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't know you did that race. That's
that's
a tough one there.
I did it the inaugural year.
Oh, okay.
So the good thing is they didn't tell us. They thought the amount of vert was 18,000 feet of vert in that race, and it ended up being like 22. Like I wouldn't have done it. And I ran it like it was 18, not 22. And I pushed myself. Like I was running in second about till about the 100K mark. I had a girl in front of me, and then I got caught, and then I got lost on the trail for an hour. Um, and I think I finished sixth or seventh overall. Um, but and what was the vert on this? And they're like, people are coming in going, oh, it's about 21, 22. I go, yeah, that was. Luckily, you didn't tell me that, but it gave me confidence to run other stuff. I'm like, yeah. Um,
Yeah,
that,
and that area of the Bent Mackay and over in there, that is no easy trail either. I mean, it's some roots and it's some steep parts.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's some of the East Coast toughest, like similar. I think it's shared some of the course with Cruel Jewel, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I'm sure it does.
Like Duncan Ridge and Kusabal.
Yeah. And they had a big storm go through before it, so there was huge blowouts on the trails. Um, I'm pulling up the entry list again. There we go. All right. So here's this. You got the brothers, Carlos and Caesar run pretty well. Eva just had that strong loop. Jenny still looks strong running through. Joel looked good. I mean, most of them look pretty good. I don't think we lost anybody on that one. Curious how Mike Alberts got bib number one.
Right, because I know he.
It's alphabetical. Because Sebastian, his last name is BAJ, so he's bib number two. Um, Yep, then you got Edison, Chris Stengel, Mark Gilman, Todd Pepino, Andrew Shawley, Conrad, Zachary, Sebastian. Christopher came in, Michael Straczynski, and we lost Jenny I think 2 yards ago.
Yeah,
So the difference between number 1 and number 18 between Carlos and Michael. Carlos has been out there running 4 hours, 56 minutes, and Michael's been running 5 hours, 39 minutes. So a
wow.
difference of about, 43 minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy how it adds up like that over time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember at Immolation this year. You know, it's a similar format, but it's not as many eliminations. But uh, so the cumulative time is more important. And so I know at the end, before the start of the last loop, Jamie Saunders had like, I think, less than 2 minutes lead on Yanni. And so it was, it all came down to the very last loop. And a lot of time, I know last year, I think with Matt Clapper at that same race, there was no way he had built, there was someone that was way ahead of him that was, because some of those speedsters run that race like Eddie Souza and Kobe, but they didn't finish. And so when they dropped, Matt had such a big lead on second place that, he was like well over an hour ahead. So there was no catching him because that's only a 3.3 mile loop.
Yeah. I'm looking at Shawley's lap time, 52 minutes, 50, 51. He did a 59 minute. No, something's wrong with that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
he's averaging 50 to 52. Let's see, Caesar, 39, 39, 39, 39. I think the middle ones, I'm just taking the top three and then the bottom one. I think the other ones are just off a little bit.
Yeah.
Same thing, 40, 40, 46. His brother did 41. Albert's 50, he's in the 50, 47, 47, 47. So you look, 2, 3, and 9 are all 47, 47, 37, 47, 28, 40. He must be running pretty much. I bet you Albert's is doing like, I need to be to this point at this point. He seems like he's pretty much dead on.
Yeah. He
Uh,
seems to be, I think he probably runs by effort, perceived effort.
yeah.
And he just, that's what he's feeling as his easy pace, which tells his level of fitness that, which I think Andy's mentality is it's not about, even an easy pace. He's trying to go as easy as he can go to have to have the most energy come, you know, tomorrow or whenever it ends, day after tomorrow.
Yeah, you look at Stengel, 49, 47, 48. Pretty consistent there.
So we'll see. We'll see which mindset or whatever, which strategy works out best.
Yeah. Who was that? Do you remember who the last one to come in on that loop was?
Sebastian,
Sebastian was? What did
the one they asked if he was going back out.
yeah, I think
Michael
the timing we're back at nine would, yeah. So I think we're on the right 9 yards. That puts us at the mileage is off on it because 9 would be 36, and that's correct. So the mileage over the side is saying 29, but I don't think that's right over there.
Yeah, the mileage now. Let's see. They just finished 9. Is that right?
Yeah, so it should be 36 something.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm digging out a cookie. Okay. Were we stopping at this point or were we?
Whatever you want to do.
I don't know. I've talked to, we were gonna come back on at what time? 8:45. You still want to do that?
Yeah, well, I mean, you want to do 8:45?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I'll put some posts up. We'll come back on at 8:45. It'll be a little bit dark. You have a headlamp with you?
Oh yeah. Multiple waist lamp. Think a waist would work better for the lighting instead of head or no?
I don't know. We're gonna have to play around with it and see what it looks like.
Okay. Well, we
But yeah, let's sit exactly at 8:45 and we'll get some posts out there and get see what we can get. So
okay. Yeah, people can go back and look at this right away.
yeah, it should be. I'm gonna as soon as we click off, I'm gonna edit it right on the YouTube. So people have been watching it, but yeah, we just did 92 minutes. So,
Okay.
good
Cool.
deal. All right, we'll check back in. Thanks, Marty.
See you soon.
Yeah, bye.